To have a heart that is pure, where there is no hypocrisy, is important in order to lead a good life. Dear brothers and sisters, these days we are reading from chapter 7 of Mark's Gospel. Generally, Mark is very precise and he just tells us what Jesus did more than what he said. And when Mark tells something that Jesus said, I believe it is very important for us to pay attention to those words. Chapter 7 of the Gospel, according to St. Mark, is full of teachings of Jesus, especially against ritualism and a religion without a heart. It is very easy for people to think that everything is okay with them because they are following everything that needs to be done as per ritual. In today's Gospel, Jesus sets up the stage for imparting his teaching by calling people to him and telling them, "Hear me, all of you, and understand." Jesus continues his teaching. There is nothing outside a person that by going into him can defile him. The things that come out of a person are what defile him. To the audience of Jesus or to someone who is reading this passage in the 1st century AD, it must have come as a real shock. At that time, there existed a lot of ritualism and giving importance to things that are external within the Jewish religion. They had many laws regarding ritual washing and abstaining from certain food, etc., because of religious beliefs. To them, he says, it is not what goes into a person that defiles him, but what comes out from within is what defiles a person. We have an outer religion which is primarily based on actions we do, and we also have an inner religion based on who we are and our relationship with the Lord and one another. It is easy for someone to be caught up in the external practice of religion, like saying some prayers, like novenas or rosary, or even reading the Bible as part of pious practices. All those things are good in themselves. However, it is possible for one to feel good about oneself because one has said so many prayers without fail or done some other pious activities and end up in not paying sufficient attention to the movements of the heart. Many years ago, the New York Times conducted a survey with one question, and the question was, what is wrong with the world? G.K. Chesterton answered the question in 2 words. His answer was, I am. What is the root of all our problems? People often think that the root is outside the society or the government, or simply put, the system. According to Jesus, as we heard in today's Gospel, the root of all problems lie within us. He gives us a list of problems or sins that are rooted in one's heart. So Jesus is asking us today to pay attention to the status of my heart, because all evil come from within myself. Actually, Jesus is not saying anything new in today's Gospel. We read in Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Now, heart here stands for the center of the person, not just the seat of emotions. If the heart is not good, then the whole person is in trouble and he suffers. So in today's Gospel, Jesus is asking us to pay attention to the longings of the heart. We can rectify the inordinate longings of the heart with a strong relationship with Jesus, our Master. To have a heart that is pure, where there is no hypocrisy, is important in order to lead a good life. For Jesus tells us in the Sermon on the Mount, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God."